Welcome, boys, to the top 10 tips of Cyberpunk 2077. This will be my personal tips, which I've learned over the last 8 hours. And yeah, this game is exactly what you make out of it, okay? So your experience is completely dependent on you. So yeah, let's get into tip number 1. Okay, tip number 1 is your starting path has got no major effect on the game, okay? The only effect that your 3 paths have that is the first half an hour or an hour of play. You're going to start in their specific locations. But once you're done with that intro part, you'll be partnering up with Jackie, okay? And then a cutscene will go where they just show what you guys are doing together. And then you'll start at the same location, okay? Doesn't matter which path you take. The major effect that the 3 paths have is just your dialogue options. You'll sometimes have a nomad dialogue option, a street kid dialogue option, or a corpo dialogue option. And yeah, that's basically the biggest difference. And of course, how people perceive you is going to have a difference as well. So I still find the 3 parts very important for immersing myself in the experience. But when it comes to, will I miss out on something? No, you won't. Tip number 2, boys. Remember this location for those of you who started with Nomad. You know, you just talk to the guy and you move on, okay? And you can't climb down the ladder. Second tip is to use your scanner as much as possible, okay? Maybe you can see that item, maybe you can't. But if you use the scanner option, you will be able to see it, okay? So there's an item as well. So from here, are you going to be able to spot all of that between the junk? Okay, maybe if you really look hard at it, but overall, not really. Okay. Okay, use your scanner, boys. Use your scanner. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna have to jump. So yes, you wouldn't have seen that crate. And if you think that's nothing, look down there, guys. Try and use your scanner as much as possible. Now just to make quick scans of rooms so that you don't miss any items and so that you don't have to look at every shelf, you know, like put your head against everything for it to pop up. Just use the scanner to do a rough scan. If there's something in your way, you won't be able to detect it. And then of course for bosses, you know, to see what their weaknesses are, because you are going to face enemies that feel like bullet sponges, okay? But they aren't actually bullet sponges. It's just that you need to look at the weakness, okay? Scanner, boys. Scanner. You use it to hack into terminals, to try and control enemies. Use your scanner. It's Cyberpunk, okay? It's Cyberpunk. Use your scanner as much as possible. Tip number 3, boys. Dialogue options have got a major role in the direction that you take.
Let's walk.
Every time you talk to someone, you'll have a blue option and a yellow option, or yellow option and then blue.
What do you think?
So the yellow option takes the conversation further, and this just gives you extra info, okay?
So, what now?
But the options that you take do have a big influence.
Do this job for me.
For instance, if you have more than one yellow option, I'm just gonna skip this. There. So you've got, I'll think about it. No way, Dex, trust me. Okay? I'll think about it. You are choosing to, side with her, to basically give her what she wants. This option is no way. I'm not gonna help you, okay? Dex, trust me. You are making a major decision, and that affects your life path quite drastically. Okay, so just remember that your decisions definitely has a huge impact on the endings and the way you play. No playthrough will be the same if you choose different options when you talk to people all the time. You will see a completely different progression, different angles that you're doing missions at, okay? Trust me, no playthrough will be the same. I've experienced this for myself. Now let's talk about the second thing that will influence the game and the ending in a big way. Tip number 4, gamers, is that the biggest thing that influences the ending of the game is your side quests and jobs that you do, your interaction with other people, okay? To have the maximum amount of fun outside of the main storyline, you will have to visit your journal, okay, quite a lot. To do that, you just press I, you go to journal. Yeah, this is your main jobs, okay? This progresses the storyline, but focusing on this too much will make your ending very lackluster or very simple. You won't get a lot of options with the ending, and then you won't be able to level up your character. Your character's level goes up to level 50, so you won't be able to experience everything there is to experience with what you're capable of, okay? So focusing too much here is not a good thing overall, but what does affect the ending is your side jobs, which you can see you get a lot of, and then, completed ones that you've done. So the side jobs and gigs and stuff that you get has a major effect. And then when you go to map, I just did one of these. So what I do is I press Z for the filter, okay, to filter through. Here I can see where I can buy stuff and let someone work on me with that little, with that little, whatever you call it, medical item. I don't use fast travels because this is an immersive game. And yeah, there's the open world. So here you can see the NCPD assaults in progress. That's one that I've done now. And then if you want to make a bit of money, you can do this organized crime activity, okay, which isn't always going to be easy, but look at the danger level. Moderate means it's on your level that you are. Hard means it's above your level, you're going to struggle your butt off. Very hard means you're probably going to die, except if you're like John Wick or someone, okay? But these missions have got a major effect. The jobs, okay? The jobs that you don't know about yet has got a major effect, okay? So yeah, use your map as much as possible. There's a lot to do, guys. This is just the areas that I've explored. Of course, if I move into other areas, this will open up for me as well. The game is extremely big, and this is what will give you the most amount of fun. Make sure you progress the best, and this is the fun factor. So as soon as you get a bit wary of the main storyline, kick ass and chew bubblegum and experience the entire map. Tip number 5, guys, is to specialize your build, okay? Without a shadow of a doubt. You cannot specialize in a certain character if you do not focus on a build, okay? You cannot take intelligence and cool and body, and do extreme damage with your weapons. The weapon damage is combined to the weapons themselves, but the option of being a jack of all trades is not a lot of fun, guys, and you cannot get to level 20 with all your skills. You can only go up to level 50, and you start at level 1, okay? So you don't have 50 attribute points that you can spend. You've only got 49 attribute points that you can spend. So if you max body when you create your character, that's 14 points. And then you can max one more, that's another 14 points, and then you've got 1 point left. That gives you 16 points. So 14 plus 14 is 28. Plus 16 is 44, okay? You don't have 6 points left then, you've got 5 points left, okay? So I can make this 20, 20, 20, and then I've only got 5 points to spend on my other 2 skills, okay? But maxing out your character definitely helps a lot, okay? At reflexes, I can already choose a lot of cool shit, okay? Deal 25% more damage with rifles or submachine guns to anyone whose health is above 50. Heck yes, man. Heck yes. Increase the crit chance with rifles or submachine when firing from behind cover. Shit yes, man. Let's go. Specialize your characters, guys, and remember you've only got 50 levels. So you might say I had 6, 6, and 4 when I started my build, but I've only got 2 more here, and I've only got 3 more here. That's 5 levels, but I'm on level 6. Remember, you don't start on level 0, you start on level 1. So when you spec out your character to plan it ahead, you'll only have 49 points to allocate, okay? But perk points you'll get quite a lot, because even when upgrading, okay, you get perk points here. Okay, you get different advantages for using the assault guns or the submachine guns or the handguns or the blades, okay? Here I'm gonna have to use my rifles or submachine guns to level this up. You can see I'm already at level 3, heading to level 4. Why? Because I love kicking ass with handguns and with assault guns. Specialize, boys. Specialize. Take your time. Okay, tip number 6, boys. Here's another thing happening here. This game just... okay, get out of the car. Okay, doesn't matter. This game just keeps you busy all the time. Okay, so the game has got dispensers like this. Okay. Okay, and then you can get a pie. You know, you can get different foods. And then... okay, you can get these dispensers. Now look at my health is 121. Normally you have to use an item, okay, to heal yourself. But let's just get damaged quickly, yeah?
It's over there.
Shoot me. Shoot me. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you guys can see I'm very badly damaged now. So what I'm going to do now is go to my inventory. Backpack. Junk. And then I think I can, yeah, I can sort it by food. Okay, I can sort it by food. So here you go. Applies nutrition status, which increases max health by 5% regen. Okay, and then the water is for your stamina. Okay, but let me just show you the regen. So I've got quite low health. So now I'm gonna yeah, just eat any food item. Okay, so I'm gonna use it. You can't do that right now. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're out of combat. So backpack, food. So now let's use it. Okay. And I'll look at my health. Works quite fast, doesn't it? Instead of just getting 40 health, I'm getting quite a lot of value from the food, okay? Now, looks like you can't eat in combat, but when you get out of combat, you know, don't use those stim packs such a lot. And then we can just go to backpack immediately again and then take the water. Okay, which is going to recover your stamina at a major pace. Let me just use my skills yet. There. Okay. Stamina not gonna be much of a problem. Probably because my body is on 6. But remember guys, food and drinks definitely helps. Okay? Let me just check there. I did drink the water. Applies the hydration stage, which increases max stamina by 10% and regen by 50% per second. Okay, duration is 450 seconds, so I'm still under that 50% per second boost. Okay, that's why the stamina is boosting so fast. Okay guys, another tip is you saw how powerful this firing was. Okay, so when you go to your weapons, you've got 2 damage stats. The first one is the DPS, okay, damage per second. So an automatic rifle will have a lot of damage per second. And then you get your damage, okay, which is 90 to 23 here. So just a simple example. This does 7 to 9 damage times 10. So it's probably buckshot that it's shooting out, okay? And it's got 107 DPS. That's a lot of damage at once, okay? So close quarters, this thing's going to do a lot of damage. But let's just go look at the pistols. This one has got 72, same DPS, but look at the damage per bullet, 12 to 14. Okay, 17 to 21. I like that one. Look at this uncommon gun, 10 to 12. Okay, so the only way you're gonna get benefits from it is auto firing it. Okay, for instance, do I still have my old gun? Okay, no, but you can either fire like this. Okay, look at your basically, you know, controlled. You can fire controlled shots, or you can take like this gun, and then it can either fire like a pea shooter. You can see, sounds like a pea shooter, or you can hold it in. So you look at damage. Okay, you either go for damage or DPS. Okay. let me show you how much fun this can be. There we go.
Let's have us some fun!
Either focus on damage or focus on spray and pray. Tip number 8, boys, is experience as much as you can, and there's a lot to experience.
Shots fired!
You can easily get away from the police, but it's sometimes fun just having a fight with them. And when you feel things are getting too rough, get out of there, boys. Get out of there. All of them have got a zone. And jump as much as you can. Jump as much as you can. Use your parkour skills to get out of there. The more you jump, the more you're going to work on your athletics. So try and do as much parkour as possible. There we go. Okay, we're out of there. Okay, well, they'll lose us pretty soon. Guys, like I said again, the map is massive. There's a heck of a lot to do. Experience as much as possible so that you can level up, as you see me leveling up right now. Look at how crazy we're going here. Transfers, money transfers, calls, shit is hitting the fan, street credit, here we go, boy. Okay, the more you do, the more exciting this game is. The main story is very immersive to me, but that's not where the fun comes in for me. The fun comes in for me as soon as I'm done with the first hour and, you know, me and Jackie partnered up, and then they show me the map. Okay, and I start getting calls, and every time I enter an area, it says I'm entering this area, and then new icons opens up to me. The exploration, I never quick travel, boys. I never quick travel. The exploration is fantastic. The random events that you run into, experience as much as possible and get to that max street cred, that max level, the max attribute points in the 2 or 3. You can always get 3 to 20, okay? Or, so what you're gonna do with your character, if you put 6, and, you know, if you put 3 points and 3 points and 1 point into the 3 attributes that you love, then you'll be able to max out all 3 of them out, and then you'll have about 5 points left for the other 2. Or you can max out 2 and then have quite a bit to share between the other 3, okay? Or you can max out 1 but boys, jack of all trades sucks, okay? Max out 2, spread it on the other 3, because there's like you can go through these things and say, oh, I really love this thing and I need level 11 for that, okay? So go through all the skills, like reflexes, you know? I'd say, oh, you know, I really want this one. Like this one, I'm going to max it out. I want the Punisher, but you can say, I really like the level 16 perks here, but I'm not crazy about the level 20 perks, so I'm only going to make this 16. Just experience as much as possible, guys. Suck it all in, okay? Get value for your money. You paid for this game. Get value for your money, and oh my word, just a side note, guys, do not watch quick money making or, you know, anything that you can break in the game, like getting easy money in a way that the game didn't intend, okay? Don't use glitches or weaknesses in the game, you know, fast money making, fast leveling. You paid for this game. You can't do anything about it if you're playing an online game where other people stuffs up your experience, okay? You paid for it. It's a single player experience. Get the value for your money and don't just run through everything with these fast, you know, fast money and fast experience and fast bullshit. You paid for it. You worked for that money. Get the most out of your experience. Okay, tip number 9, guys. Let's go through this quickly. Come to your inventory as much as possible. See what you can craft. Just go through the options, okay, as much as possible. Come to your cyberware, you know. Check what you want or what you need. Like, every time you come to your cyberware, you'll know, hey, I must go to a fixer, you know. I've still got a lot of slots open. Come to your character a lot, okay? To level up your character and spend your skill points, you know? I don't like that one, really don't like that one, because then I can't sell it. This junk items are automatically disabled. Then you can't sell those junk items. Those junk items are worth a lot of money, boys. Allows you to craft rare weapons. Yes, let's go for it. So just come to your inventory as much as possible, you know, check your character, check your stats, which people hardly ever do. Go to the journal, check your messages, okay, messages. I haven't checked my messages in a very, very long time, you know, reply here, we can be in a chat call here, you know, SMS. Let you know later, Jack. Yo, what's up, brother? What's up in the hood? You know? Different messages here, boys, that I haven't read, okay? Go to your messages. Go check your jobs. Go check your gigs. Okay, there's side jobs, there's gigs, and then there's the map where you decide, you know, what you want to do. Read the shards. You know, involve yourself a bit in the lore. You know, and everything that the guys put in, the developers put this into the game. Go to the database, check all the freaking cars in the game, dude. You know, just, there's a lot, guys. Like, if you did the tutorial, like, do the tutorial. A lot of people don't do the tutorial. Do the tutorial, it's experience. Okay, it's experience. It gets you to that max level quicker. If you forgot the tutorial here in the database, it revamps everything for you. Okay? Gives you all the shortcut keys. You don't even have to watch, you know, you don't have to go read up. Just use your database. Your database has got everything for you. So yeah, tip number 9 is come to your inventory as much as possible. Drink, eat, live for the moment. Okay, boys, this has been a long video for the top 10 tips, but man, I'm just so passionate about this game, you know, you won't even believe me. Listen to that sound, you know, people are just complaining about this game. Remember Batman's bike? Listen for it when I pick up speed. Huh? In any case, guys, let me just get off my bike here. The final tip is, if you want to experience this game the way it needs to be experienced, then click that sub button and that bell button, you know, to be notified of my future videos, because I am going to do the ultimate nomad playthrough for you on hard difficulty, the way the game recommends it. You'll see when you go over difficulty, hard has got like the barcoding underneath it. So that's the way it's meant to be experienced. Normal gets easy a bit too quick when you do all the things I told you to do. And then very hard, you know, you just die a bit too much, okay? Which won't be a fun experience for most of you. But if you want to see the ultimate nomad playthrough where I'm going to play a Lethal Weapon Mad Max character, then click the sub and the bell, leave a like on this video, and then, yeah, if you love the series or you find value in this channel, you know, do me a favor so that I can one day play a game with a good graphics card, or play a game on, you know, 1440p graphics at ultra, where I'm playing on low at the moment. So yeah, if you want to give a guy a little bit of a Christmas present, just click the join button or go to the Patreon page to help me experience the games and be even more thrilled than I am right now, okay? But yes, gonna do a great playthrough. Hope you guys join me on it so that I can show you how to experience this game and you can ignore all the noise, okay? I always show you how to get the most value out of your money and how to experience a game the way it's meant to be experienced. See you guys later. Have a great week. Cheers.